right, good evening, sports fans. We're a little bit late getting on the air tonight, some technical difficulties. So we're going to say good evening, Spartan Nation, and tonight's ball game, senior night here at McFarland. I'm going to be a little bit late with this stuff. Tonight's opponent is from, Jeepers Criminy, I am just struggling around here with stuff. We have a Rock Valley contest tonight featuring the Whippets of Whitewater. We'll be discussing what a Whippet is against your McFarland Spartans. So we're getting ready here. Public address announcer John Wells will be introducing the starting lineups tonight, and I'll do my best to follow along here on the monitor if I can. Number 34, Brody Runez, a 5'9" sophomore. Number 11 is Josh Ness, 6'3" senior. Number 35, Tyler Hill, a 6'5" senior. And number 42, Bryce Parrish, a 6'3" freshman. And now for your McFarland Spartans. Again, I apologize for some of the late start here. A little bit flustered, just came from a freshman game. Starting off, Jackson Tiger Eversole. The enforcer, number 20, 6'4" senior, Sean Chisholm. Number 24, Greg Zorro Reese, a 6'1" senior. Number 32, M&M, Michael Medenblick. And last, number 34, the scholar, Charlie Moore. All right, we're getting ready for what should be a very competitive game. In their first meeting this year, it was won by McFarland 62-58 down at Whitewater. In that ball game, I got to tell you, Chisholm and Rounds both had 18 points. Runez had 16, Fuller 14, and Hill 13 for Whitewater. Whitewater was ahead by 2 points with 1 minute to go in the ball game. Spartans came away with a 4-point victory. So we are getting ready here for tip time tonight. Again, I'm solo tonight. I don't have anybody to help, so I will try and keep you posted as best I can here with the stats and with everything else that's going on. So we've got Chisholm and Nast to jump. The enforcer, the tip to M&M. Main stage to Jackson Eversole. That'll be the center of the floor. Patience. Whitewater in a man defense. Chisholm on left lane. M&M in the corner. Trey on the way. No good. Tipped out of bounds by the scholar, Charlie Moore. Whitewater ball. M&M missing his first attempt. That's too bad. We could have started out with a bowl full of them and sweetness. Center court, Runez to Nast. .33, Griffin Nathan starting in the ball game for Whitewater. It's a name you could switch around, Griffin Nathan, or it could be Nathan Griffin, but it's Griffin Nathan. Very patient here, Whitewater. Runez, Brody Runez out on top. Swing the ball. Nathan. Nast on top, high post. 32, McRae. Very, very patient. Spartans in a man defense, no traps yet. Parrish, Runez. Played a little over a minute in the ball game. Whitewater has yet to throw one up at the hole. Into McRae, tried to get a little backdoor cut to Nast. Shut up by Greg Zorro Reese. Top of the key. Oh, went off Whitewater, and they are going to call an over and back. Coach Kanatzig saying, what's up with that? Thought the ball was tipped, but I guess not. Medenblick inbound on left side. We're scoreless. About a minute and a half into the ball game. Eversole, Greg Zorro Reese, back to the corner to Tiger Eversole. Trying to get the ball on the inside here to Sean the Enforcer Chisholm. M&M, Michael Medenblick. Main stage, Charlie Moore, the scholar, in deep and makes a nice little spin move. The scholar, we call him the scholar. He is a National Merit semifinalist. Follows on number 33, Griffin Nathan. And the scholar going to the line to try and put the first points on the board at tonight's ball game. And it is all net for the scholar. 4 for 10, only 40% from the stripe so far this year. Scholar, 1 for 1. Put a bow on that gift. And second one lump of coal. That's what we call a miss. So 1-0, 6:10 left to go. First quarter. Run off a lot of ball screens here. Brody Nunez, high jumper, right up over Eversole. Nice rotation by Brody Nunez. Tied for their leading score, 10.2 a game for Brody Nunez. Chisholm. Left elbow, Eversole coming off a screen from the Scholar. M&M. Bring it to main stage. Eversole, there's the nice rotation. And the enforcer, oh, missed the little bunny. But nice hustle, he's going to go right back up with it. And I believe this could be possibly the second foul on Griffin Nathan. Yes, it is his second. And coming into the lineup will be Tyler Hill, a 6'5" senior, number 35. Michael Medblick, gotta like that. Height advantage to M&M. Drop the deuce. M&M averaging 6.8 points a game. 3-2 Spartans. 5:20 to go in the first quarter. Nice job. I like to see Michael get the ball down deep and use that height advantage that he has. Nice little turnaround jumper. Chisholm almost got the breakaway. Saw enough of those errant passes in the freshman game right there. You got to be careful passing that ball up high. Plus, you must come and meet the ball. Got to meet the ball when it's passed to you. You can't just sit there and wait for it. 35 Hill inside. McRae making a strong move. And let's see, who is the foul going to be called on? The foul is on Michael Medblick, M&M, his first shooting foul. Going to the line, number 32. And the first one's good. Peter McRae knocks down the first one, put a bow on it. Peter McRae, 6'4" senior so far this year, made 13 out of 18, 72% coming into the game. Knotted at threes, and the Whippets take a 4-3 lead with 4:53 to go in the first quarter here. 2 for 2 for McRae, and a bucket by Brody Nunez for the Spartans. The M&M with 2, and the Scholar 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Benjamin Air rounds into the ball game. 6'6" junior, second leading scorer for McFarland, averaging 14.6 points a game. 5.4 rebounds. Jacks over to the Scholar more. Noah Turchek into the ball game. I love to see that. I'm going to call him the Determinator, and I'll tell you why, because he said the word that would describe him is determined. So we're going to call him the Determinator. There it goes, baby! Oh, too bad. Trey on the way. Everybody in the stands was ready to come to their feet on that one. Just a little short off the iron. Everybody rooting for Noah. He's put in 4 solid years here, celebrating one of his final home games here as a senior. Oh, was that a lovely entry pass? And missed by number 21, Landon Walker. Boy, that was a wonderful entry pass. Jackson Tiger Eversole, main stage. Chuck Moore, left elbow. Down the lane he goes, kick it out. Air rounds. No, off the back of the rim. Spartans so far tonight, 0 for 2 from three-point land. Benjamin Rounds can get some great passing angles, standing at 6'6" and getting that ball up over his head. Eversole on the right side, looking to pump it in. Oh, is that a great cut by Air Rounds? Better yet, a wonderful pass from Tiger Eversole. Benjamin Air Rounds, nice cut to the basket, and a kiss off the glass. 5-4 Spartans, 3:12 left to go in the first quarter. Entering the ball down deep, Tyler Hill, turnaround, nope. Nice box out by the Scholar, pushing out Landon Walker. Slow it down, be patient. No Turchek, the Determinator, over to Tiger Eversole. Out to the enforcer, Chisholm, out high, taking it, gonna try and use the glass. Oh my goodness gracious. was that wonderful ball control as well as strength. You got to be strong with the ball. He almost double clutched and then put the ball, the kiss, off the glass. 7-4, and there we go. Nast. This came off a high ball screen. Boy, they are attacking the ball. And here's your announcer getting in the action tonight. Did you see that too? I used the left hand, huh? People commenting, they wanted to see me use that left-handed bounce pass, and I did that. Coach Notzig, Landon Walker out of the ball game. And number 20 in the game, Jake Reamer, a 5'9" junior. Coach Notzig's already gone about 3 deep on his bench. For Runez, 32, McRae, Nast, main stage, sitting right in the center of the floor. Over to Brody Nunez. Oh, Witt went for the steal, and Nunez missed the little 10-foot jumper from the short corner. McRae with the rebound, kicked it back out. Oh, is that a strong drive by Hill, Tyler Hill. And here comes Nast. 3-ball, bury it. Josh Nast, averaging 7.6 points a game, and we're knotted at 7 with $1.50 left in the first quarter. Charlie Moore. Boy, we haven't had any stoppage here either. Sean, I just come to the ball, a little lob pass, and Tyler Hill coming around the backside, knocking it out. Nice struggle going on. Chisholm and McRae on the inside, and there's McRae, got the little angle and sealed, and Coach Meinhold, a timeout. Not happy with what he's seeing right here. They went from 7 to 4, 5 quick points for the Whippets of Whitewater. Let me make a quick mention here. Some people might say, what is a Whippet? As you're looking at the McFarland huddle, and concerned look on Coach Meinhold's face. What is a Whippet? It's a breed of medium-sized dog produced as a cross between the Greyhound and the Terrier or Spaniel. They are a sighthound breed that originated in England, and they strongly resemble a small Greyhound. So now you know. That's what a Whippet is, as their mascot goes. Okay. So we're going to get back to action here tonight. What a wonderful crowd on a Friday evening. Whitewater's brought a few people. We got a lot of youth basketball players here. We've got almost a full student section over here to my left, and great to see for kids. Oh my goodness. Coach Meinhold just threw his arms up. How can you not be frustrated as a coach? That ball was passed to nobody. All right, focus. Focus, focus. Get back on task. Nunez, center stage. Slow down, being patient again off to Tyler Hill. Nast, just going to run it deep and try and send a high cutter, or they're trying to seal down low. McRae now dealing with the scholar, Charlie Moore, down low. Nunez, Nast. Screen by McRae, pick and roll, wanted it, but good help defense by Benjamin. Air rounds there. Nast just slowing it down. 30 seconds to go in the first half. Looks like Whitewater might save it for one shot. They've got a 2-point advantage, sitting at 9-7 here in the first quarter. Spartans tonight, your McFarland Spartans trying to win outright the Rock Valley North Conference Championship. They're already tied. Nast, crossover dribble. Still 12 seconds, 10. Nast, we got a 5-second. Coach Meinhold wanted to carry. Kick to Brody Nunez, deep corner, 3-ball, nope. Air rounds, he's being ridden. Oh, it's right on. Oh! Man, did I have a great angle on that, and that ball was dead on from the time it left Air Round's hand. That would have been a thrill and possibly a da-da-dun, da-da-dun. One of your top 10 highlights of the night if that ball would have gone in. All right, well, I'm trying to get caught up a little bit here since I didn't get to do my little pre-game show on that. Let me just send out first a thank you to McFarland Cable 982 TV. It's a function of the Village of McFarland and in producing high school sports as a result of a community survey and fan interest indicating viewers like you at home as well as fans here desire this type of programming. Cable 982 is not funded through tax dollars, so please let your village officials know by way of an email, a phone call, how much you enjoy these high-quality productions. Positive efforts of our McFarland youth deserves to be recognized in all forms of media. The State Journal of Thistle and Cable TV, 982. Once again, thanks for your support. And again, tonight on cameras, we got Ryan Denzer. We've got Justin Janis. We've got Andrew Day. And I believe Kelly Logan is here someplace. I'm going to recognize everybody. And thanks again. Wonderful graphics, wonderful camera work. Couldn't do it without you guys. So thank you once again. All right, we got 8 minutes in the book. Senior night here at McFarland. 9-7, Whippets over your Spartans. Nunez. Looks like Whitewater's going to be patient. They like to set that high ball screen out there and just send cutters going down the lane, and then they got somebody sealing. Boy, this is a battle. McRae and Chisholm on the inside just leaning on each other. And that's something where those of you sitting at home, you might be able to pick it up. But, boy, if you get out here and see a ball game in person, you'll really be able to see the effort that's being put in by these kids. It's just wonderful. Ooh, and they got to travel. That's good because I'll tell you, McRae, again, had sealed and was taking the ball strong to the hole, but a travel. M&M to inbound, Zach Trey Witt. Boy, get him going the three-point line, and that's a big, there's the lob. Rounds, boy, that's a pretty play right there. Air Rounds, hard to stop that. The only way you can stop that, get on the elevator, and you better go to the top floors if you want to stop Air Rounds. 2 deuces for Air Rounds. 42 Parrish. Nast. Slow it down, Nunez. Nast. Very, very patient. I think Whitewater would just soon keep this score down in the low 40s tonight. Parrish up high. Nunez. Oh, nice little dump pass in. Rejected. Like a good steak saying no to ketchup. Oh, and there goes the enforcer right down the lane, and boy, he's hacked. But nice strong move. Good patience by Benjamin Air Rounds. He was looking. He was going to attack it himself, and he saw Chisholm, the trailer, coming down the lane. Nice little dump pass to his teammate. Kind of like that team effort. The enforcer, Chisholm, 67% from the free throw line so far this year. Lump of coal. Other stats. He's 71 out of 106, 67% from the free throw line, 26 steals, 7.2 rebounds, and 34 blocks. That last one makes it 35 blocks on the season. Let's see if he can knock this down. Much better rotation. Put one bow on that gift. And we're at 10-9 Spartans. Nunez to Nast. Parrish. Hill. Nunez. Center stage. Here we are again. Cray. Oh, Hill. Got caught up. Oh, nice little dump pass to Parrish. And Parrish got his own rebound and put it in. His first points of the evening, averaging 8.6 points a game. 11-10, 1-point lead for the Whippets. 5:45 left till halftime. Benjamin Air Rounds. Oh, great rebound by Zorro. Why Zorro? Man, he'll dog you. That's his dog's name, and he'll dog you all the way. Great role player that Greg Reese is. Nice job on the Rounds miss. 12-11. Oh, and there's that nice little cut again. Hill coming down the line. Boy, they set that high screen, and they cut hard to the basket. The other thing I like about Whitewater, they give a target. So you're always throwing to a hand in there. Do a nice job on that. Scholar coming in for M&M. Michael Menblick out. Nast inbound the ball. There's Hill. Oof, Hill missed a little dump. We got number 55, Tyrus Went. 6', 8-inch freshman. Oh, was that nice defense right there by Tyler Hill. When Benjamin Rounds, he didn't get a chance. They get the elevator, and there goes Rounds again. Rejected again by Parrish. Nunez down the floor. 12-11 Spartans. We got 4:50 to go till halftime. Brady Nunez at the open, kind of lost control of it. And there's a struggle underneath. I thought there might be a tie ball with the Scholar and Nunez, but Charlie Moore, the Scholar, ripping it away. Zach Witt, Coach Meinholt throwing his arms up saying, slow it down. Let's run our offense. Main stage, Benjamin Rounds being guarded by the 6'8" freshman, Tyrus Wentland. There goes the Scholar, strong to the hole. Boy, I'll tell you, they've got a lot of rejections in there. Bryce Parrish, a couple rejections in the last time down, and then throws a pass right at the feet of Josh Nass. Turnover. Getting a little sloppy out here. But again, big ball game tonight. We also have seedings coming up on Saturday to see where you are going to play. Oh, do I like that? Zach Trey Witt has added this part to his game, which is a dribble drive and a pull-up little jumper, meaning don't just watch him on the three-point line now, but all over. All right, I'm going to thank our Spartan sponsors here. I'm going to quick get this in right now. McFarland State Bank, Stark, Jeff Minner, Ken's Automotive, Edward Jones, Joe Muting, State Farm, Jim Hartman Agency, Farmers Insurance Group, Michael Chandler Agency, Goban Cars, Gingerbread House, Preschool and Child Care, The Keels, Credo Product Development, Jeff Krull, Huntington Learning Center, George Kinsler, Sheldon Sides, Wisconsin Betting, Dan Frank, 5100 Restaurant, Medicine Shop, Tumbledies, Fastenal, Gary Polipnik, Nelson's Bus Service, Spartan Pizza, Green Lantern, Monda's Family Hair, Quick Trip, Washa Construction, Angelo's Pizza, Rick and Susan, Dentistry by Design, Fellow Flowers, Rural Masonry, Maple Tree Restaurant, McFarland True Value, Main Moon Chinese Restaurant, Beach House, Spartan Bowl, Brock Roder, Culvers, and Halverson Construction. And there you have it. I did it again. Fed Express it. Boom. Okay, now a little break. Yeah, break. Back to action, right? 22 in the ball game. Zonathan, I got to pronounce this right, Shaholri. Zonathan Shaholri. His first name starts with an X, so I'll do my best. Zonathan Shaholri, 55, Wentland, 6'8", freshman. Charlie Moore is assigned to guard the freshman, the 6'8" freshman. Got protective goggles on. Oh, Sean Chisholm, nice job in front of McRae. Boy, they're going to both be a little bit bruised, I think, tonight. They are going hard at each other. Benjamin Rounds, Chisholm, there he goes. A little out of control. And it looks like we have, the official called a tie-up on that. I think Chisholm was looking to see if he got held on that. Witt to inbound. Into Rounds. This is going up, I can tell you. Oh! God, he made a good, strong move, got square to the basket, and just, that arm was held a little too much for Benjamin to turn around and get that, finish that ball. But we got two throws coming up for Air Rounds. He is shooting 68% from the free throw line, 66 for 96 from the line. I like that. All twine, put a bow on it. Nice rotation, Benjamin. Second throw coming up. Nice rotation, finish up high, two bows on that gift. Spartans have opened up a 5-point lead, 16-11, 3 minutes to go until halftime. Halftime, I'm going to be featuring our seniors. Runez, Shaholri, Nunez, trying a little weave on top, Nast. Now we got McRae and the Scholar, Charlie Moore, battling down low. Nast being very patient. Oh, good help defense by Tiger Eversole. They were going to throw a little lob in, but Jax got back in that lane and shut that down. Jax Eversole doing a nice job here of help defense. Put his arms up. Oh, nice job. And there's Air Rounds jumping out of the gym. Boy, I'll tell you what, Jax, Tiger, Eversole just doing a wonderful job on the backside here of filling the lane, making sure that nothing comes over the top or nothing on the backside comes down the lane. Nice job. Nast inbound. Oh, and they got it over the top, and McRae was not ready. 16-11. 2:10 to go till halftime. Air Rounds, main stage to Eversole. Over to Reese. Good hands by Zorro. Skip pass over to Rounds. And the lob in to the enforcer. Nice high-low game. That's the enforcer's second deuce of the night. Sean's averaging 17 points a game. 2 deuces, 4 points so far tonight. Low-scoring affair because of Whitewater being very patient here tonight. Out to Tyler Hill. Oh, honeycomb, and it's out. 18-11. $1:35 to go. Whitewater has definitely hit a cold spell here. Eversole, Chisholm. Kick it out to Zorro. Whoa, nice shot. Jack's going to launch one, and there's the enforcer up high. Whitewater just having a hard time battling with the height advantage here of air rounds and the enforcer, Chisholm. Your Spartans have been pretty patient, made some nice entry passes in to both Sean and Benjamin. Rounds calling for the ball. Boy, he was looking if he had a little open, and there's ball down way deep into the enforcer. Boy, if you're going to allow McFarland to enter the ball that deep, you are going to definitely be in trouble. I believe they called the foul on the floor. Yep. Not a shooting foul. Foul is on number 32, Peter McRae. Eversole inbounds. $1:12 to go until halftime. Chisholm, right elbow. Skylar Moore over to M&M. He was thinking about loading it up. Rounds, Benjamin, there he goes. That's his patented move, and count it. Again, up the elevator, the air rounds went. If you don't go up the elevator with them, clear shot, 3 deuces for air rounds tonight, and 2 free throws, 8 points. He's averaging 14.6. Oh, nice shot by Brody Runez, his second deuce of the night. He's averaging 10.2. We're at 20-13. 35 seconds to go. Looks like Coach Meinholt might hold it out here. Take the last shot. Be no worse than a 7-point halftime advantage here on senior night. And again, if you hold on with me, I'm going to honor the seniors here, and we're going to try and get pictures of them. They've got nice banners up on the end of the wall. We'll try and feature their picture as well as when I talk to them. Skip pass over to M&M. Corner. Eversole, oh, Chisholm down the middle, and boom, splash it, the enforcer. 3 deuces, 1 free throw, 7 points, and a nice first half for the Spartans against the very patient Whitewater Whippets. 22-13 at halftime, and what I'm going to do is if I can alert my camera crew here to yep, and we're going to feature, let's go right down, and we are going from left to right. Let's start with Jackson Tiger Eversole. All right, his plans after high school are attend UW-Madison and the School of Business. His best quality is leadership. He admires Stuart Scott. Why? Because it's on the cooler side of the pillow. What he can't live without is a golf club. Boy, we know that. That's why the name Tiger. Favorite food is seafood. Winning the regional championship game was his favorite basketball moment. Best advice from a coach, know your role on the court. Best general advice, everything starts in your head. Stop making excuses and just do it. And his family, parents, Jeff and Holly Eversole, brother Parker, and his dog, a yellow lab, Sandy. Next, Chad the General Herbst. Plans after high school. And again, Chad tonight out with an ankle injury. His plans after high school, he'd like to live in a van down by the river or attend college. I'll bet he's going to college. What he'll miss most about high school are the good times. Someone he admires is Sir Dr. Charles Moore. What he can't live without is root beer. His favorite food is root beer. Favorite basketball, too many to mention. I agree with that. He's played in a lot of big games, and boy, he has just helped this whole program for 4 years. Best advice from a coach, let it fly. Best general advice, so you're saying there's still a chance. And his family, his dad Jerry, his mom Robin, and his brother Nick. Our third individual, the enforcer, Sean Chisholm. Plans after high school, go to college, major in marketing, and play basketball. He's getting looked at by some schools. What he's going to miss most about high school are friends and basketball. His best quality is his sense of humor. He admires LeBron James. He can't live without his Xbox and basketball. Favorite food, chicken. Favorite basketball moment, winning the regionals and hitting a game winner against Portage. Best advice from a coach, move on to the next play. Play in the present, I agree with that. Best general advice, to learn how to lead, you must have been a follower. And his family, rather large, Mom Melinda, stepdad Ryan, Dad Sean, brothers Aiden, Skylar, LeJean, Trevon, Mac, and sisters Chelsea Ashley and Arabella. Our next Spartan is Noah the Determinator Turacek. Plans after high school to run collegiate track and study either entrepreneurship or computer information systems. What he's going to miss most about high school is close friends, his teammates in gym classes. His best quality is determination. That's where I came up with the Determinator. Someone who he admires is Prefontaine. I believe that's Steve Prefontaine. What he can't live without are clementines. Favorite food, crab rangoon. His favorite basketball moment was his first varsity game last year versus Stoughton. Best advice from a coach, don't think, do. Best general advice, give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift. Again, a quote from Mr. Steve Prefontaine. His family are his parents, Doug and Lisa, and his brother, Caleb. Next, I have got, where'd my other sheet go? With the Zorro, Greg Reese. Okay, here I just found it, okay? Got so many sheets here. Zorro, Greg Reese, okay? Again, named Zorro after his dog, who just will dog the heck out of you in all these games. That great hustler, great role model, and a great role player on his team. Plans after high school, attend UW-Milwaukee and study physical therapy. He's going to miss most about high school his teammates. Best quality, empathy. Someone he admires, Bob Gressman, a friend and a World War II veteran. What a neat thought that is. What I can't live without, my family. Favorite food, land jogger sausage. Favorite basketball moment, winning the 7th grade tournament in Janesville by defeating Janesville. Best advice from a coach, defense wins championships. Best general advice, people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. And his family are his parents. He didn't list their names, sorry about that. And his brothers Brady, 8 years old, and Matthew, 5 years old. Next, Michael M&M Medenblick. Why M&M? Because his shot is as sweet as a bowl full of M&M candies. His plans after high school, UW-Madison. What I miss most about high school or varsity sports. His best quality is his singing voice. Haven't heard that, but maybe he was on the national anthem tonight. Someone he admires is Kevin Garnett. What he can't live without, mac and cheese. So obviously his favorite food is mac and cheese along with some brownies. Great combination, Michael. Favorite basketball moment, the regional championship. Best advice from a coach. Best improvement comes in the off season. Boy, is that true. That's where players are made. Best general advice, work hard in everything you do. His family are his mom and his dad, no specific names, and his sister, Lindsay. And last, we're going to wrap it up with Charlie, the Scholar Moore. Why the Scholar again? National Merit Scholar semifinalist. The cheering in the background, you'll hear, and we'll get to them in just a minute when I do some other things during halftime. We've got a little kid game going on here. All right, the Scholar, plans after high school, college and stuff. He'll miss most his friends from high school. His best quality, he likes to think that he's funny. Someone he admires is Bill Gates. What he can't live without is internet connection. His favorite food is steak. Favorite basketball moment, winning regionals last year. Best advice from a coach, don't forget to be a kid. His best advice, be the bull. And his family are his parents, Ann and Jeff Moore, and his sister, Kara Moore. So, that's wonderful. And if I could just take a minute here just to thank all 7 of you. And I think this is great. We're now getting a panoramic view of our 7 seniors. I can tell you what, that's 4 years of a lot of hard work, a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of blood, a lot of sweat, a lot of tears, a lot of frustration, a lot of happy moments. But most of all, I think in 4 years, learning how to become a better person through athletics. We can do it in the classroom, we can do it in band, we can do it in drama, we can do it at work. And as these gentlemen have shown us, you can grow up a lot and do a lot of good things with athletics. So kudos to all 7 of you. We hope to see you back here. I know we've got alumni basketball tournaments that happen over the Christmas holidays and that. And good luck to you. I'm sure you will all be successes in whatever you choose to do. So thanks again for all your years given to McFarland Athletics. And I'm going to sum this up with a little thing that I just saw off the internet. And again, with tonight being senior night, and we've had the introduction of parents and other things tonight, and with the kids, a quote: "The greatest gift you can give someone is your time, because when you dedicate your time, you're offering a part of your life that you'll never get back." And I'm going to say that applies to me. I volunteer to do these telecasts, and I wasn't going to do this one tonight because I just wanted to sit back and enjoy watching a game. But the more I thought about it, if I could bring another special memory here on senior night to the boys, they're, one of their last home games here and that's on me to do that. And so I'm here giving you my time because I think that I want to, because I know how special these times are, because I look back at my own two boys that went through McFarland schools. I know as we still kind of look back and talk about old times, I've still got some old CDs, I have to tell you, of Brett's game. As a matter of fact, the other day we just flipped one in after the East Troy game. We went home, and the next day we watched when he played in his senior year against East Troy. Two wonderful games in that, and what neat memories in that. So, these are so special in that. I just feel honored and privileged to have the opportunity here to share this time with you. Let me just quick get in one final thing, too, before I kind of forget all these things. Always as a tribute to Bill Garvey, who did so much coaching, and for the music program here, the pep band and marching band and everything else. I want to pay tribute to Bill, who lost his life again a couple of years ago to cancer and that, and what a dear friend he was, and just he's a legend around here. So this one's for you, Bill. I know you're watching from heaven. I always sing the school song. Fight for our Spartans, valiant, fight for our colors, brilliant, fight, fight, McFarland high, don't let them buy you, rah, 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 rah. Hail to our Spartans, valiant, hail to our colors, brilliant, though odds be great or small, we're victors over all. God bless you, Garv. Gone but never forgotten. Very special man. As well as, I mentioned health issues and cancer taking his life. Special little shout out too. Our prayers and thoughts still go out to Mr. Brian Campbell, hockey coach here at McFarland High School, who is still recovering. I don't know exactly the status of him, but still in the hospital suffering from a cardiac arrest and that. So we wish the best to Brian and his family and everybody else associated with Brian. He's done a wonderful job with the hockey team this year, and more power to him. We hope that the good Lord heals him up here and gets him back as soon as possible. Okay, boy, that was an interesting halftime. I've still got a couple of other things here I'd like to recognize. I usually do trivia as well as where are they now. I'm going to get those in during some intermission breaks during this second half, and I think I ought to be able to do that. So we are sitting at 22-13, 9-point advantage for your McFarland Spartans, trying to wrap up undisputed conference championship tonight by defeating the Whippets. So we are 16 minutes away from that goal and that accomplishment. Ball into Runez. He had 4 points, 2 deuces in the first half. Again, averaging 10.2 points a game. Low post, Nast. Kick it back out to McRae. Tyler Hill. Oh, nice move. And the kiss off the glass. Tyler Hill's first 2 of the night. He's averaging 9.3 points a game. Tyler Hill, 6'5" senior, playing one of his final games too. M&M to the Scholars, center stage, trying to Rounds, ceiling. Oh, need to get the pass up a little bit higher. Rounds and Sealy had nice position. Working here on the right baseline. Skip it to Tiger Eversole, main stage. Balance the floor. Rounds to Chisholm, being patient. M&M wanted to load it up, and there's the lob to Chisholm. Boy, is he tough. Up, footwork. Just got a little mixed up there with the footwork underneath. Otherwise, nice entry pass. Coach Mayan, hold up. Hollering, he wants make sure there's a defensive set out there. Runez. Whitewater, again, has been very, very patient tonight. Runez, boy, gave him a clean look. And Brody Runez, their second leading scorer. Don't want to give him too many clean looks. Eversole to Rounds. Chisholm and McRae just battling underneath. Skip it over, M&M. Oh, he was fouled right in the corner. That happened right in front of me. I mean, right in front of me. And no call, official said. Tip the ball. Trying to enter the ball. Parrish tried to get in McRae. Chisholm. Oh, and just lost his footing. Rounds, that's too bad. Like he almost hit a little wet spot on the floor. Nast, launch it, 3-ball, air ball. Double clutch for Hill. Play getting a little sloppy here. 22-15, 5:45 to go in the third quarter. Only 2 points thrown down so far here. Tyler Hill on a kiss. M&M, Michael Medblick coming over the back of Bryce Parrish. A little slow start here for the Spartans. Coach Meinholt just scratching his head and kind of going, okay, let's get this jump started here. And you know where it jump starts best? Defense. There's no excuse for not playing good defense. Runez just went to the right side, his third deuce of the night. That was just like a layup drill. Goodness gracious, there was no help on that. 4 Spartans watched. There goes Air Rounds. That's his move right there. Up the elevator he goes and in for Air Rounds. 10 points, 4 deuces, 2 for 2 from the stripe. Boy, that's a strong move. Not going to stop that. Charlie Moore. Uh-oh, we could have a flush. Whoops, good hustle, Sean. Boy, that thing came almost right into my monitor and my lap right here, as well as into our camera. We almost lost a lot of stuff there. Great hustle by Sean. Just Charlie got the ball a little too far in front of him. That's too bad because I wanted to see the flush by the enforcer. 24-17. Hand check. Hand check on Tiger Eversole, I guess. Coach Meinhold, I think, believed, as well as some of us, it was a little bit of a touch foul there. Runez coming away in the backcourt, skipped in. Griffin. And Landon Walker, and Brody Runez, his 4th deuce. 8 points for Brody Runez. And the lead is down to 4. 4:30 to go in the third quarter. We've got Tyrus Wentland, 6'8" freshman, or 6'8" junior, I'm sorry, guarding Sean the enforcer Chisholm. Rounds. Spacing, in space again a little. Chisholm, strong move. Boy, Parrish has got about 4 blocks tonight, and Rounds picking up the garbage and doing the right thing. One dribble, got his feet set, made a good strong move. Up in the air and foul. All right, Benjamin. Air Rounds, I said, coming into the ball game, 68% from the stripe. He was 2 for 2 in the first half. See if we can put a couple more bows on this gift. Good soft rotation, had the nice little backspin on that. Landing softly on the front of the rim. Softly to the back of the rim and dropping in the hole. See, make it 4 for 4, Benjamin. And I shan't repeat myself. Same motion, same shot pattern. Front rim, back rim, softly drops in. 4 for 4. Nice job for Benjamin. 12 points for him. 4 deuces and 4 for 4. Whoa, the Scholar. Oh, hang it on the rim. Just wouldn't fall. Boy, and they're talking about McFarland wanted basket interference on that. I'll tell you what, I was watching. I think they're saying that somebody was in the cylinder or in the net on that. We do not have instant replay to be able to view that again, so I don't know. All right, let me get here. Where are they now? Because I like to do this with past boys. who played here, and now they are past men. First one, Tom Everson, a 1969 graduate. He earned 10 letters and was all-conference football, basketball, and baseball. He played at UW-Platteville. He used to own the McFarland bowling alley, suffered throat cancer, and speaks with the help of a device. He's involved in a lot of odd jobs, and I can tell you, I've golfed with him. He's an excellent golfer on the State of Wisconsin Senior Golf Tour. I'll get to Mr. Craig Howry on the next break. It'll be my next Where Are They Now feature. Inbound the corner, Tyler Hill. Kick back. Oh, man, dumped it a little too low. Little too low. Trying to dump the ball into Landon Walker, a 6'5" senior. 26-20, 6-point spread. We're at 3:35 left in the third quarter. Chisholm, right elbow, on the left. Whoop, and what are we going to have? We have a little foot shuffle there. Didn't see it. Sometimes I get blocked by the official and players here, so when guys, especially when they head into the lane, it can be a little bit of a challenge at times just to kind of see what's going on. So my apologies. Brody Runez bringing the ball down the floor. 4 deuces, 8 points. Tiger Eversole. Oh, Rounds came out. They wanted to try and trap. Oh, nice entry pass into McRae. And he missed the easy little deuce on the inside. But Charlie the Scholar Moore defending. Boy, they made a nice entry pass. Tell you, Coach Meinold here, I think he's going to come out and try and throw a little different defensive look at him. He's going to trap, and when you get air rounds on the top, trapping, boy, that can create problems at 6'6" tall. Runez to Tyler Hill to Runez in the corner. Directing traffic. That's smart. If you get a little confused, just bring it out, set it up, run your offense. Parrish to McRae to Runez. Brody Runez up over air rounds. He had to put a little extra elevation on it to get it up over air rounds. The elevator. Air rounds. Coming across. Yep. Nice entry pass. Oh, was that great hustle by Tyler Hill, 6'5" senior. Just cut off that entry pass. Pass was just a little slow, but again, I'm going to say when the ball's being passed to you, you got to go meet that ball. You can't just sit and wait for it. I don't care if you're in the post, you're out high, you're on the wing, no matter where you are. Got to go meet the ball. Kids are too quick and too athletic. Oh, wonderful drive by Bryce Parrish, his second deuce of the night. 4 points for Bryce. He's averaging 8.6 points a game. And we're back to a 4-point Spartan advantage, 26-22 with 2 minutes left. Greg Reese, Rounds. Zach Witt, over to Rounds. Boom! Nope. Good hustle by Benjamin. A little bit short on the tray. Brody Nunez. Parrish. McRae. Nast. Deep tray. No good. Oh, I got to believe. Wow. Zorro Reese. Wow, that was. That looked like Zorro Reese just grabbed him and pushed him out of bounds. Nast, Coach Notzig is questioning that call, saying, boy, if you could see that back, I could almost see it from this end of the floor, but Reese and Nast battling for it. Okay, $1:35 to go, 26-22. Not the prettiest of games, but you know what? Doesn't matter. Sometimes you just got to win ugly. The Scholar. Reese. Down low to Chisholm. Oh, is that a lovely backdoor cut by M&M. I love the fact that the enforcer Chisholm collected the ball, sitting right there on the left elbow, turned and faced so he could see Menblick cutting in on the backside. M&M, 71% from the stripe, 15 out of 21 on the year. McFarland shot the ball very well tonight from the free throw line, so I knew as soon as I'd say that, we'd miss. Boy, I'll tell you, you gotta knock these down. They are free. Griffin Nathan back in the ball game, number 33. M&M. That's better. All net. Nice job, Michael. 1 for 2, a lump of coal and 1 bow on that gift. 27-22, $1.10 to go. Runez right down the lane and a layup. Boy, he got the step. And again, you got to step in there and help on that. That's the second time Runez just gone down the lane with no help. He's kissed it off the glass. We're at a 3-point ball game here. Chisholm, it's going up. He's hard to stop. The enforcer, his 4th deuce and a free throw. 9 points, averaging 17 a ball game. He's just so tough when he gets down and that deep. Great footwork. Spent a lot of time, I can tell you. And I mean a lot of time just in the off season working on his ball game. That's where you become a ball player, not during the season. Not at practices, but what are you going to do on your own? Nunez, 20 seconds to go. Nast up high, center stage. Nunez bringing it center stage. Balance the floor. Let's see what the Whippets. Nunez, I think, is going to try and come clean. Hesitation dribble to Nast. Deep 3. Boom! He buries the 3 ball. Josh Nast, his second tray of the ball game. 6 points for him. And we are sitting at 29-27. And we have 8 minutes to go to answer the question is, are the Spartans tonight going to wrap up the championship? Undisputed, by themselves, not share it with anybody, but put it together. And I'm sure that's one of the messages that not only Coach Meinhold is sharing with the team, but also I would think the team members are going to get together and say, hey, we want this outright now. We're not sharing that title with anybody. All right, my other featured, where are they now, is Mr. Craig Howry. He was a 1971 graduate. He lettered in baseball and basketball multiple times. He led the conference in scoring in 1970 and 1971. He's presently, some of you probably know this, a school board member for McFarland High School. He's also a major player in fundraising activities for your McFarland Education Foundation. So the memories tonight are of Mr. Tom Everson, a 1969 graduate, and Mr. Craig Howry, a 1971 graduate. So nice to know. Still see them. They're around town enough. I can tell you they do a lot of wonderful things around town, and especially Craig Howry. I mean, you'll see him at a lot of activities. He's a very strong supporter of this high school and their activities, not just athletics, but everything. He's a wonderful gentleman, as well as Tom Everson. All right, back to 4th quarter action. 29-27, M&M loading it up. Kaboom! Splash it! M&M, his first tray of the night. He's got a deuce, a tray, and 1 free throw for 6 points tonight for M&M. Got to like that on senior night. 32-27. 7.5 to go to the outright title in the Rock Valley North Conference. Runez, he's going to be looking to shoot that, get right down that lane. Oh, nice entry past Nast. Chisholm cheated on the upside, and McRae, his second deuce of the night, just sealed Chisholm, and Chisholm took a little chance there. Boy, do I love this. Look at Sean Chisholm given a target. That's just wonderful. That is just, I mean, that's textbook right there. Sean Chisholm, couple things. Always given a target. Showed the hand he wanted the ball to. Another thing, when you throw that lob pass, he didn't leave when the ball was passed. He left when the ball got basically kind of over his head, meaning he sealed the defender so the defender couldn't go with him right away. That's textbook. That's wonderful. His 5th deuce. It's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Nice rotation. 2 for 3 for the enforcer. 12 points, averaging 17 on the season. 6-point lead. Runez a drive. Skip it out. Nast again. Going to launch it. Nope. That wasn't a very good rotation. Kind of shot it at the basket rather than up on that. Didn't get his feet set. Little rush job. I like what Chisholm did. Just under control, patience. Coach Meinhold saying, hey, run your offense here. Do as we practiced. I can tell you what, I was in the gym last night for quite a while and just saw them. They know what they want to work at. Rounds calling for the ball, did a nice seal, and kaboom! Michael Meddenblick heating up, I said. That bowl full of M&Ms is getting bigger and sweeter. That's 2 trays for him. 2 trays, a deuce, and 1 for 2. Now 9 points for the senior. All right, let's throw a little trivia in here tonight. For all of you sitting at home, I guess I am going to get most of this stuff in here tonight. My first trivia question. In a typical NBA season, there are either more steals or more three-pointers. I'll give you a second just to think about it. In a typical NBA season, are there more steals or are there more three-pointers made? And I don't have anybody here to stump, so for those of you at home that answered three-pointers, you are wrong. There are more steals in a typical NBA season. There were almost 18,000 steals, and there were 15,500 three-pointers made. So let's see how many of you admit to being stumped the next time I see you, and I'll try another trivia question on maybe our next time out. 38-29, Spartans have opened up a 9-point lead here. 6:10 to go in the ball game, and again, I'll keep saying, to undisputed conference champ. Oh, nice pass, Nast. Little kiss off the glass, a little short. Spartans can afford to be a little patient here and just work it. Nice pass. No, bad angle. Chisholm got a little bit, Sean got a little bit tucked too far behind the glass on that. Need to be a little more patient on that. Runez coming down the floor. Brody Runez had a nice game tonight. 5 buckets. Sets a good down screen, comes off it, and Runez, bango. Brody Runez, kaboom, kisses a 3. And just like that, we're down to a 2-possession game at 38-32. 5:20 to go in the ball game. Zach Blair, ZB in the ball game. Oh, Chisholm, what a wonderful entry pass into the enforcer. That time, I'll tell you, we had McRae and Parrish trying to shut down the enforcer that time, and they couldn't. 2 for 3. Let's put a couple more bows on these gifts, Sean. Wonderful rotation. 3 for 4. Got 3 bows. All right, let's make it 4 out of 5. Let's relax. Just like Aaron Rodgers says, R-E-L-A-X, relax. Just follow through. Good, I love it. Taking his time. Oh, a little strong off the back iron. All right, 39-32. 3-possession ball game, 5:10 to go. Nathan Griffin. Ooh, we gotta be careful of that pass. Parrish to Brody Runez. Working inside McRae, Nast. Eye it up from outside. Center stage, just back, settle it down, run your offense. Nathan Griffin, kick it out. Parrish, whoa! Bryce Parrish, he had to get a little extra elevation, had to get it up over air rounds. 4-point Spartan lead. Chisholm kick the ball out. M&M going baseline. Oh, nice bounce pass. And again, you get the ball to the enforcer that deep. Wow. Wow, I'll tell you, we sat there and I watched Griffin Nathan, who could have just pulled that ball in and had Whitewater possession, instead let it bounce. And it was questionable right there whose ball it was. Zach Blair's. ZB trying to guard Brody Runez. Michael Meddenblick on the switch. Runez center stage. Slowing it down. 4-point ball game. Whitewater wants to make sure they get a good look here. Very important possession. 4-minute mark to go. Up, Runez. Runez and Parrish working the right side of the floor here. A little 2-man game, but good defense there by Zach Blair and Michael Meddenblick. Shutting that down. 35, Spartans. Oh, bad pass by Nast. Just lobbed that ball in the corner, and quickness of Sean, the enforcer Chisholm, playing at both ends of the floor. Got to see that. It's not just about scoring points. I'm going to say score it. He's in deep. Oh, kicks it out. Air rounds. That's too bad. Benjamin had a clean look, just kind of rushed it, didn't get a good rotation on that ball. That's okay, I always say. Things don't go well on the offensive end, you go back and you play twice as hard on the defensive end. Let's get it back. Can't do anything about it now. It's over and done with. Play in the present. Brody Runez. 5 deuces and a tray, 13 points. Nice game for him tonight, averaging 10.2. Like I said, he's above his season's average. Runez over to Nast. Down the low post. Here comes McRae coming in against M&M. Michael Menblick threw a little baby hook up there with the right hand, and Michael Menblick with the foul. Peter McRae going to the line. He's 72%, 13 out of 18 in the season. 2 for 2 tonight. 3 for 3 tonight. He's got 3 bows on his gift. Got 7 points. He's averaging 4.9 a game, so he's a couple over his average. Got a real nice rotation on this ball. And 4 for 4. And we are at 39-37. We're coming down. This is what we're going to call another white knuckler tonight. Fun game here for everybody viewing it. Packed house tonight, and boy, for $4, you know what? Get out here. Still got a game next Thursday coming up against Edgerton. Final chance to see some of these kids play unless you're going to follow them also into tournaments. 2:59 to go, 2-point deficit for the Whippets. Tiger Eversole, main stage. The Menblick to the Scholar. Trying to be a little patient. See if we can get that ball in. Menblick, backside, the Scholar. Michael Menblick, loaded up! Kaboom! 3 trays for M&M. I'll tell you, the M&Ms just went over the top of the bowl. They're so sweet, this shot. Loaded up, Michael. Brody Runez. Whoa. What do we have here? Runez. Are they going to count the 3? The question is, do they count the 3? There was also a foul underneath the basket. So the question is, they are counting the 3 ball by Brody Runez, and there was a foul called underneath the basket on on Jackson Eversole, his second foul. Ball out of bounds to the Whippets. 2-point ball game. The Whippets can either tie it or even take the lead here with 2:21 left. There goes McRae. Forced it. Missed it. Oh, coming in the backside. Coming in the backside was Tyler Hill tipping the ball away. 2:10 to go. Boy, the crowd's starting to get a little noisy in here. Student section getting a little loud. The Scholar to Nast behind the back. Good pressure. And timeout by Coach Gnatzik. Boy, I'll tell you, that got a little bit hectic right there. And the teams were just kind of going, what the heck is with this? All right, let me give you one more trivia question here. And it would be, I'm going to do this. I've got 4 balls here, and I want to know from heaviest to lightest what you think. The 4 balls that I've got are a soccer ball, a football, a basketball, or a kickball. Put those in order of weight from heaviest to lightest. We have a soccer ball, a football, a basketball, and a kickball. The heaviest is a basketball. The second heaviest is a kickball. The third is a soccer ball. And the fourth is a football. So again, you can let me know how you did on those the next time I see you. Hey, I'm going to put a quick shout out in here too. Our girls have their first tournament game at Jefferson Tuesday night at Jefferson. Any of you that can, please get down there, support these girls. Should be another great contest. Had 2 really good games against the Jefferson girls so far this year. So get down and support our Lady Spartans if we can Tuesday night as they start their tournament run. Buck 50, Nunez blocked by M&M. Buck 47 to go. We are at a 2-point contest. And again, McFarland tempting here to claim undisputed first place in the Rock Valley North Conference Championship and hoisting the trophy. Nast inside. Gray out to Runez. Wove dead on, just the back iron. Missed tray ball. Spartans, buck 30 to go. 90 minutes till the conference title outright. Fans cheering, let's go White. Fans being entertained here. And Coach Meinholt with a buck 21. A timeout is called. So again, before I even get to the end of my coaching thing here, just a couple things I'm going to quick go down here. Photography, photos of a lot of these games. I'm going to put in a little pitch for Pam Sam. If you go to Soaring High Photography, you can get some excellent photos from her, order them from her. Again, that's Soaring High Photography. You probably see Pam all around town at different events and that. She does a wonderful job. Again, I think it's very important, any of you that can, support our girls next Tuesday evening at Jefferson, as well as my last telecast will be next Thursday evening against Edgerton right here in this gymnasium. And again, we hope to probably be on the air by 7:05 if we can get our technical difficulties hooked up as far as getting the telecast started on time. And again, if you can get out also, our swimmers are doing great again this year. I believe they're either ranked 1 or 2 in Division II in the state. Our hockey team did lose 7-1 to Wanakee, so their season has come to an end. But again, our prayers go out to Mr. Brian Campbell, the coach. All right, here we go. We are 90, buck 15 to go. I believe he's going to try and be patient and win this game at the free throw line if we can. Unless we get a little backdoor cut and can get a layup from somebody. Just basically running 50. All that's important here is space the ball. Just spacing. Just don't get caught in any situation where you can get doubled or trapped. Eventually, Whitewater's going to have to. Ooh. Boy, heavy pressure there was being put on by Tyler Hill on Benjamin Air Rounds. And if we're looking at it right now, that was the 6th foul on Whitewater. So the next foul on Whitewater will be a 1-and-1 bonus. 47 seconds to go. 47 seconds to the title. Into Chisholm. It's nice when you have a 6'4" who can handle ball. Uh-oh. Oh, and look at that hustle by Nast and the fall on Rounds. Wow. Boy, there was a lot of action right there. I'm glad you could, sitting at home, you could see it because it was pretty frantic. Sean Chisholm at 6'4". And what I really like, here's what Coach Meinhold's doing. Sean knew what he did wrong. He knew he should have faked high and gone low or faked low and thrown over the top, and instead he just launched it, which so many kids do. All right, Air Rounds, 4 for 4 on the evening. Sweetness. He's put 5 bows and 5 attempts on those gifts. Nice game for Air Rounds. 4 deuces, 5 for 5. Let's see if he can make it 6 for 6 from the free throw line. And beautiful. 14 points. Big ball game tonight for Benjamin Air Rounds. Doing a nice job. Okay, we are sitting at 44-40. A 4-point Spartan lead. And again, I think these are good games to get ready for tournament time because, boy, come tournament time, kids know they could be playing their last game and talk about enthusiasm, pressure, intensity. It's just, it's wonderful when you see that. And actually tonight's game has the feel of a tournament game, so I think this is very good for the Spartans to be involved with this. As well as, again, final pitch, again, put it in for Thursday night's ball game here, because I can tell you that will also be an entertaining game against Edgerton. The Crimson Tide, not of Alabama, but the Crimson Tide of Edgerton. So if you can, we'd love to see you Tuesday night in Jefferson supporting the girls. We'd love to see you Thursday night here supporting the boys. So again, I know I sometimes say, well, I'm cutting my own throat because then you're not watching at home. But again, you can watch these games anytime you want to. If you go to www.youtube.com/McFarland Cable, you can see any and all, not only of our athletic contests, but also concerts, talent shows, whatever else. Cable 982 does a wonderful job of showing school activities. Nast, we're down to 25, in deep, kick it back out. 3 ball, hits the top of the bucket. Oh no! Tyler Hill, and he is fouled by Chisholm. What a bad break. That ball from the corner, Brody Runes shot it up, rolled along the top of the backboard, not hitting any of the supports, which would have given the ball over to the Spartans. And Tyler Hill on the free throw line. 19.5 seconds. All net, put a bow on it. We're at 44-41. We are at 19.5 seconds to go. 44-41. Come on, boys. 19 and a half seconds to the outright title. Tyler Hill taking his time. Whoa, missed it. Still a one-possession game. 3 points. Counting it down. 15, 14, lob pass, air rounds. Witt, gonna lay it in. Yes! Trey Witt. The countdown started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nast launches a shot. No good. And your McFarland Spartans, outright champions of the Rock Valley North for the first time since joining the conference. Congratulations to Coach Meinholt and Coach Pele. That's just a wonderful accomplishment this year. Going undefeated, still have 1 ball game left. I said Thursday night against Edgerton, and I can tell you, if you don't think the fans here tonight for $4 got their money's worth, this is wonderful. Very, very entertaining ball games in that. 46-41, your final score tonight. And again, the answer to that question was yes, Whitewater did not come in and upset your McFarland Spartans tonight, but instead, your McFarland Spartans won the Rock Valley North Conference title outright. So, again, I'd like to thank my cable staff, Andrew Day, Kelly Logan, Justin Janis, Ryan Denzer, for the wonderful graphics and the camera work they do in helping these telecasts. My hope is that this telecast provided you, the viewing public, with an enjoyable evening of McFarland Youth Sports, and for the kids participating, another special memory for them. I feel very honored and privileged to be given this opportunity. So be sure to turn in to our next telecast, the last of the season, Thursday night at 7:05 versus Edgerton. I think this is real neat. We're getting some nice little team pictures here of your Rock Valley North Conference champs, which is really kind of neat. So again, I have to say, this is Bill, the Big K Cather, and I say, I'm just living the dream here. I'm a 66-year-old 2-time cancer survivor, and there's your final shot. There it is, your 2014-2015 Rock Valley Conference champions. So again, I'm reminding you all again, please stay healthy, stay positive, and live life to its fullest. So long from McFarland, Wisconsin, and there again are your champs.